if you're looking to make a power packed, high protein, wholesome meal, one pot recipe, I would definitely recommend you trying this green moong dal and rice khichdi. Here I've taken equal quantities of green moong dal and rice. You need to wash it and then soak it for at least 5 minutes. While our rice and green moong dal are soaking in a cooker, you need to add in oil. Once you add in oil, here I'm adding in ghee. Ghee gives a great flavor to our khichdi, but if you don't want to add ghee, completely your choice. And oil as well, whichever oil you're using, you can go ahead and add it. Here I've used in sunflower oil, completely your choice. If you want, you can add in olive oil as well. Now let's wait till our ghee melts. As I said, ghee is optional. Once our ghee has slightly melting, here I'm adding in some mustard seeds. Next I'll be adding in some cumin seeds. When the mustard seed starts spluttering, then you add in cumin seeds. Now I'm adding in dry Badge red chilies and then give it a good mix. See to that the flavor of the ghee along with the oil and the cumin and mustard seeds needs to get infused in the oil. Once you feel it's roasting, here I'm adding in crushed garlic. I've added in curry leaves as well and fried really very well till it's nice and aromatic and fragrant. At this stage, now I'm adding in chopped onions as well. Now this is a very simple, very easy khichdi, no too much of work. It will be done right in around half an hour, very quickly done. After I've added in chopped onions, I've added in hing as well and give it a good mix. Now you need to saute all of this really very well. The onions needs to turn slightly pink and the raw smell of the onions needs to go. Till then you need to keep on frying it really very well. Now the onions have turned pink. Now I'm adding in chopped tomatoes as well. Once you add in chopped tomatoes, just give it a good mix. Once you once the tomatoes are nicely mixed, we need to season it up with some salt. Now I'm adding in here Kashmiri chili powder. Next I'll be adding in some turmeric powder. Then you need to add in some cumin powder and coriander powder. Very simple spices, no too much spices. It goes very light on tummy, very easy to make as well. Trust me, this is a high protein recipe. You will love it. Now saute it or mix it really very well. So the more we roast it or fry it, that's when the flavor of the khichdi comes together beautifully and nicely. So here you need to fry it really very well till the tomatoes turn beautifully nice and mushy and the oil separates. That is what we are aiming at. It doesn't take long, just 1 to 2 minutes. Just see to that it's nicely done. See, this is how our tomatoes are nicely mushy, the oil is separated. At this stage I'm adding in the soaked green moong dal and rice as well. Just add it nicely, and then what you need to do is, once you add the rice and the moong dal, give it a good mix. See to that the rice and the moong dal are beautifully coated with this lovely, very simple masalas. See to that each and every grain is nicely coated with all the masala. Once you feel the rice and the green moong dal are nicely and beautifully coated, what you need to do is you need to add in hot water. Please note the measurement and the ingredients are on the screen. The reason why we are adding hot water is, if you tend to add in cold water, the temperature varies and the flavor turns out to be different. We don't want that. So give it a good mix. Check for the salt at this stage and cover it with the lid and give at least 4 to 5 whistles, and that's it. Your super simple, super easy green moong dal khichdi is done. Look at it, how beautiful it has come out. Sometimes what happens, it turns out to be thick. Just add in hot water and you can adjust the consistency. Trust me, this is a very comforting, wholesome meal. Sometimes we don't want to stand for long hours in the kitchen. We want something very simple, very easy, which goes very easy on tummy. I would recommend you trying this. Garnish it with some fresh coriander leaves. Now, one tip I wanted to tell you is, I love to do this. Completely, it's optional. Just before serving, just drizzle in some hot ghee. This takes the khichdi to another level completely. Again, garnish it with some fresh coriander leaves. You can have it with pickle on the side, raita on the side, or even some papad, or even bundi as well. Try this recipe. Let me know your feedback in the comments below. One pot recipe. If you like my recipe, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Enjoy.